Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 5, Episode 11. So I parked next to somebody who I think just had an accident. And the man is sitting in his car is smoking. I'm like, why do I always pick bad parking spaces? So I have a feeling that the police and a whole bunch of other carrying on is going to be happening real soon next to me. Let me let y'all see the car. See if y'all can see his hood. Can y'all see it? Y'all can't really see. Y'all see? It's a Cadillac. Poor little old man. He's sitting in the car. And, yeah. So, we're going to try to hurry up and get through this video so that I can get out the way before the police show up. Alright, so let's get to it. So Nene has arrived, okay? She says she's arrived and the spotlight is on her. And yeah, I guess she has kind of arrived. She's living in Hollywood Hills now, you guys, in California. And I can tell you that that is no small feat. Hollywood Hills is expensive as hell. So she must be making some good, some good change out there with her shows, Glee and New Normal. Is Glee back on? I don't know. I never watched that show. And y'all, Nene is doing it. You know, as much as we can't stand Nene sometimes and she gets on our nerves and everything, you can't help but look at her and just smile and be like, go on, girl, okay? I saw her on the red carpet yesterday for the Golden Globes, and Nene, you know, she's been able to do what really nobody else on these reality shows has been able to do, which is, you know, get some sort of acting career that looks like it's going to be pretty lucrative for her. And if she can do well on this show, you know, maybe it can carry her on to other things. So good for Nene. Nene is out there in LA, and it's just her, Greg, and the baby. What's the boy's name? Can't remember the boy's name. She is feeling the stress of moving cross country and having to prove herself on a new show. You know, she's not really an actress. I mean, you know, that's what she wanted to be, but she's not known as an actress, so she has to prove herself on this show. Everybody's expecting her to produce, and she's feeling the stress and the pressure. She knows that when she went on set for that first, I guess her first episode on New Normal or whatever, she feels like she didn't do her best. And, you know, it's good to see Nene humble. No, you just always need to be able to, you know, be your own critic and know when you doing good and doing bad. Because I'm going to tell you guys, when I be doing these videos, like, you can tell when you do a bad video. I know when my video is not really that good. And you guys be so nice. Y'all be like, oh, girl, great video. It was wonderful. And I'll be like, y'all know some bullshit. I won't even look at my video again. If I think it's bad, I'll put it up and I won't look at it ever again in life. So, but you guys are so patient and so good with me. So thank y'all. You know, she's there. She's telling Greg that she needs his support. You know, he used to be the breadwinner. Now she is. So she needs him to be the house husband, okay? Take care of the house, take care of her, take care of the kid. Greg looks like he's up to it. He tells her that she needs to release some of the control that she feels like she has to have over everything. I was with her though. You can't, I can release some control, but you know what? I got to pick out my own furniture. That's where I got to draw the line. You know, somebody be done brought some old fucked up shit up in your house and you be looking like, I thought it was interesting that Kenya is letting her borrow some furniture for her home. And she has some big old, I was just like, what is all this damn, you know, she kind of had some old Leonardo da Vinci type, you know, statues and things. I was like, now where are we going to put all this again? She says she's not giving up her house in Atlanta until she knows what's what in LA. So I'm assuming that she knows that she's permanent on the show and that the show has been picked up probably for a second season. But yeah, Nene is cool. She seems a whole lot more human now, and I like that about her. Y'all, the man airbagged and came out and everything. I just gotta show y'all. Look, he done got out the car now. Can y'all see it? Look, the poor man airbagged and came out. I don't know where he done went. Little old man. Oh, I feel so bad for him. It was a little bit more the Kandi and Riley show, okay? And I hope they start showing Riley more because I like little old Riley. One of my viewers pointed out to me last week that Riley is a bit of a tight teeth talker herself. And I was like, she sure the hell is. They were sitting up there in that kitchen talking, and Riley, you know, Riley She just has like a higher voice than Kandi, but other than that, it's the exact same thing.
Yeah, Mommy, I made a cake for Todd's birthday since I'm not going to be there.
You did. That was really nice of you, Riley, for his birthday party.
Yeah, Mommy. Mommy, can I ask you a question?
What you want to know, Riley?
When I get to be grown, can I move in the guest house?
No, you cannot move in the guest house. Why do you need to go in there? I was just like, boy, ain't nobody mouth gonna open, okay? You ain't saw Nam tongue or nothing, okay? Everybody just tight teeth, just, like this. Kandi, y'all know I love Kandi. Kandi is happy with Todd. When I look at Kandi, Kandi is a perfect example of somebody whose whole demeanor changes when they're in love. She looks like a totally different person. You can tell that she's happy with him. She says she feels like he's a part of the team that, never was, and now the team is complete. So, good for her, because y'all know I just love to see people in love. Todd is turning 39, so Kandi is giving him the surprise birthday party, okay? She didn't planned out. All his family is flying in from out of town, and she's gonna go all out for Mr. Todd. She gets a helicopter. They're gonna do a helicopter ride all around Atlanta, and then the helicopter is gonna land at the restaurant where they're going to go eat, and everybody is there, okay? Everybody is there. The party is there waiting for them. So, they go on the ride, and when they get there, considering it's a rooftop restaurant and, it's windows, of course, Todd sees everybody, but, he's a good sport about it. Kandi is just like, oh, I forgot that he could see everybody, but, her one little ace in the hole is the fact that his mom is going to be there, and he doesn't know. So, they walk in, everybody is like, surprise, and, he's just like, oh, thanks. When they kiss, he says, I adore you guys, and I love that. I just love that when he said, I adore you, I was just like, oh, it is so nice for somebody to say that they adore you. Isn't that nice, y'all? Did y'all get touched? Y'all was touched a little bit, right? You was, right? I knew it. Sure enough, when the mom walks out and, he's surprised and he gets a little teary-eyed, Kandi is just like, I did it. I pulled it off. Nothing like pulling off a good surprise, because I'm telling you, when somebody knows that the damn surprise is going to happen, you can't even really act it. You be like, oh, okay, yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all. I had one surprise birthday party for my 30th birthday, and I had absolutely no idea. My friends was just like, girl, what you gonna wear to? I thought it was gonna be my friend Brandon's birthday party. And so all my friends kept on saying, girl, what you wearing to Brandon's surprise birthday party? And I was just like, first of all, I was 6 months pregnant, okay? And I was just like, I ain't wearing nothing special. I mean, what the hell? Brandon, he was a good friend of our family and everything, but I was just like, this ain't my birthday party. I'm going to go sit my ass in the corner. So I was just like, I don't really know. So I had to put on my little sweatsuit from New York and Company, and I had to tell my husband, I was just like, well, can we, after we done been there for a few minutes, can we just leave early? I wasn't even really in the mood. Well, when I got my ass up in that party and they said surprise, and I had on a off-white sweatsuit, like, it was like one of the fashion jumpsuits. Dress jumpsuits, or what is it? It was one of the fashion jogging suits. But still, God damn it, it definitely was not what I would have worn to my own damn party if I'd have known that's what it was. So, yeah, I was really, really surprised. You guys, I love surprises. I am a surprise party, surprise gift, surprise whatever kind of girl. I love them. Anyway, what was I talking about? Totally got off, right? Now, most of the show, you guys, was about Kenya, Apollo, and Phaedra and them in this damn donkey booty video. The video is out now, today, and I am not sure who produced the video. I'm about positive that Kenya did not produce it. This was them trying to get, together on the particulars on whether or not they were going to do business together and, really kind of get the ball rolling on this project. While it's very true that Kenya continuously tooted her own horn and acted like she didn't put out some movies that was damn Oscar and Emmy worthy, and while it was very clear that she obviously jumped the gun by assuming that she was going to take on this project by doing a whole lot more legwork than she probably needed to do, I don't really see where Kenya was really wrong in her request. Now, granted, $100,000 is a ridiculous budget for a damn exercise video. I don't care if you Jack LaLanne. Now, I can see if it was a type of video that was going to be very extensive, like the Insanity workout, if you guys are familiar with that. Me and my girlfriends, one time, y'all, we was working out to the Insanity videos, and how about every time we had to take us a break, niggas had some beer. We had some beer instead of water. We was sitting over there like, girl, I'm tired. Anyway, I can see if you have like a large budget for something that's extensive like that, but Phaedra had already said that she wants this to be kind of like a beginner's video, something that's easier for somebody that's just really trying to concentrate on their butt. Yeah, Kenya was tripping. I don't really know why she thought $100,000 was going to be that be what it needed. However, Kenya asking for some money off of the back end, I just didn't think that was too large a request. Now, I don't know if the $100,000 just completely threw Phaedra off or what. I really think Kenya was just highballing for the show, okay, trying to make it seem like, yeah, her the type of projects that she's used to working with cost $100,000. I think that everybody knows that it was not going to be no damn $100,000 for this video. Because what is Kenya produced? I mean, I know she keep on telling us she's been doing it for 20 years and this is her bread and butter and this is where she really shines and everything. But quickly, right now, without going on Google, I want you guys to tell me 3 movies that she produced right now. I'm telling you, you can't do it, okay? Because did she do that Twa movie? That was her movie. I don't really know what else. Anyway, did anybody catch at the initial meeting when they was going back and forth over this 10% on the back end and everything, how Apollo was getting annoyed? I think Apollo was annoyed that he wasn't involved in the negotiation, and I know that Phaedra's the business person and Apollo is the workout person, and you know everybody needs to stay in their lanes. Yet and still, you got this man that's sitting there who feels like he's a part of the team. You know, women, we have to learn how to let our men be a part of the team, even if they don't know what the fuck they talking about. Okay, just act like it, because men's ego, they can't take it. And I knew when they kept showing Apollo looking bothered by that, I said, Kenya is probably catching this too, and she's going to try to talk to Apollo separately. And that's exactly what she tried to do. Now, I was really uncomfortable and I did not like the fact that she went and talked to Apollo separately, because you already realize that Phaedra is the one who is kind of taking the bull by the horns on this project. So, and not only that, but because of the history, because of the flirtation, because of, you know, you kind of rubbing Phaedra the wrong way and everything, I just kind of felt like she was overstepping her boundaries, okay? So, when she went to talk to Apollo, not only was it bad that she wouldn't talk to him about it, but it was even worse that he kind of co-signed what she said. He didn't really think that she was asking for much. Apollo realizes that a distribution deal is the hardest part to garner when you are trying to do something like this. I know that Phaedra is riding on the fact that she's on this show and she's going to be able to get a distribution deal. However, they can't say that on the show. So I think that's why Phaedra was just like, we can get this damn deal. We ain't got to worry about that. Was y'all laughing when she got up and she was just like, honey, the donkey sells itself, okay? When I get up and when I walk down the way, honey, the donkey is talking, okay? It talks for me, okay? I'm sitting on my best asset, okay? I was just like, girl, and you, let me tell y'all, she ain't lying. That ass is something to see in person. Boy, it will take your attention. It is something tight and round and big. So, yeah, Phaedra know what she's talking about. However, with all that being said, and Apollo, even though Apollo realized that maybe Kenya was not being all that unrealistic in her request as far as the 10% on the back end, I just kind of felt like Apollo should have been like, you know, and Apollo did try to say, that's my wife, I'm going to go along with what she said, but still, don't co-sign, okay? Don't co-sign on what the enemy is saying, okay? In this case, Kenya was the enemy. That whole conversation, I was just like, now what is it? You know, they was kind of playing around, giggling about, you know, Anguilla and jumping in the pool and everything. And I was just like, all right, Apollo, I got my good eye on you. Kenya also tried it by trying to back Todd into a corner And Kandi hurried up and cut that shit with the quickness. This is not really the time to talk about it. She cut that shit off. Kandi was like, get your ass beat if you want to. Don't be up in here with my man, okay? We don't play that. We don't play that. And then what was really confusing me was, if Phaedra was so against Kenya doing everything, why are they still meeting and having all this stuff together? So they having this casting call, okay, at Cynthia Bailey Modeling Agency. And Cynthia's kind of perturbed because Phaedra sends out just this generic tweet that says, if you want to be in this, if you want to be in a movie, if you want to be in a video, come down to the Cynthia Bailey Modeling Agency, and that's it. So Cynthia says she's been getting a whole bunch of calls, and Cynthia's already like, I don't really know what's going on. So now Kenya gets to telling Cynthia exactly what's going on, okay? And basically, Phaedra's got this video, but she don't want to pay me. She feels like I should do all this work for free, I guess. And I'm asking for 10% on the back end, and she don't want to do it. Cynthia is dumbfounded because Cynthia's just like, oh, well, I hope she don't think that I'm doing this for free. If I'm casting somebody, I plan on getting a casting fee. So I think that was really the point when Cynthia decided to cancel this casting call. Okay, so of course by the time Phaedra get there, everybody worked up, okay, because Phaedra the bitch don't want to pay nobody. Cynthia's just like, I canceled it because I don't really know what's going on here. That's not how I do business, okay? I need to know exactly what to tell people when they call here. You can't just be sending out generic tweets and think that I'm gonna be on board, okay? I don't care how much I need this business. Of course, Kenya and Phaedra, they get to talking again about this 10% on the back end, and Kenya was just like, Phaedra, you never countered. You never even countered. And that's why I believe that Phaedra had no intention of using Kenya as the producer in the first place. And I really just kind of think that it was for the show, because Phaedra never did counter. She never came back with something. She's a lawyer. She's a business person. She knows that if you really are truly negotiating with somebody, then you go back and forth with the price. The fact that she didn't even do that and was just like, oh no, I'm not paying you. I don't think that she planned on doing it anyway. Kenya gets up, she leaves, she's fed up with the whole thing now. I was cracking up when Kenya was out in the parking lot and she was just like, she talking about her donkey butt, but my donkey butt ain't too bad either, and she kind of just twirls around, and y'all, I'm telling you, she gonna work this twirl to death. I guess I don't blame her. Yeah, she got this song Gone with the Wind Fabulous, and I'm already sick of it. And the song just came out. I think it ain't even out yet. I think it comes out on iTunes tomorrow. I saw her on Watch What Happens Live or whatever it's called. And I was embarrassed for her. I was looking at that, and she had the men in the background. They was just a pirouetting and fouetting. And I was just like, okay, y'all doing the most, and it's not really her singing. Nothing to take all that seriously and everything. She seems like she's a good sport. And, life of the party. And she seems like she's a fun time girl and everything. But God, this cannot be good for her brand. When I think of Miss America, I think of class. And I think of poise. And I think of somebody who's really done a lot to make themselves be beautiful and admirable. And somebody that is presenting themselves as a woman should be presented. That's what I think of when I think of Miss America, Miss USA, whatever the fuck it is. I just really want the song to be a ringtone, okay? I don't want her to ever perform it ever again in life. When I look at Kenya, I was just like, boy, she is really just, that's all just going down the drain. All right, y'all, I guess my man went on in there and got him something to eat and was just like, fuck that car. He ain't came back. You guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar below. All right? Okay, so I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, rock stars. Bye.